Congratulations on starting your first semester at the University of Texas at Austin. By now, you're probably beginning to realize that college is way different than high school, especially in the classroom.
So here are some tips to help you better understand your academic expectations at UT.
In high school, you are usually told what you need to know for the test, but in college, it's up to you to read and understand the material. Professors' lectures and assignments are given with the assumption that you've already read.
And in college, it's not just reciting back what your teacher told you. Instead, your professors will expect you to apply what you've learned to new situations, more than just memorization of facts and figures.
And don't worry about writing down everything the professor says. Professors may lecture nonstop, expecting you to pick out the important points for your notes. And when they write on the board, it may be to amplify the lecture, not just to summarize it. Good notes are a must in college.
And by taking ownership of your notes and readings, you're taking ownership of your thinking process.
In high school, teachers will remind you of assignments, tests, and due dates. But in college, it's your responsibility to read and understand the syllabus. The syllabus is kind of like an agreement between you and your professor. It shows what he or she will teach you, as well as what your responsibilities are in the class.
Another expectation is that you read the textbook and take notes on what you've read. College professors may assign readings that you don't actually go over in class. Instead, professors want you to read the textbook so that you can relate what you've read to the lectures or even amplify class discussions.
We're all adults here, and professors will treat you as one. This is great, but be sure that you understand the expectations that come with that. College professors don't always check your homework, but they will assume that you've done it, and trust me, you're only hurting yourself if you don't.
And if you do need help, it's more than okay for you to ask for it, but you have to initiate the conversation. Professors are always willing to help, you just have to let them know.
Another way college is different from high school is that you don't always get an A for effort. In college, results count. Although hard work and effort are important, they're not reflected in the grading process.
And in college, you can't get good grades if you don't go to class. Even if your professor doesn't take attendance, make sure you don't skip. If you have to miss because you're really sick, make sure to get the notes from a classmate. And unlike in high school, college professors will not provide you with the notes you missed while you were out. That's your responsibility.
Your professors are here to share knowledge, engage you in research, and to help you succeed. So get to know your professors. Visit them during office hours even if there isn't a problem. And if you've never been to office hours before and don't know what to do, here are some tips. Be respectful. Be specific if you have a question or concern. Be honest. Accept responsibility if you've dropped the ball. Bring your books, notes, and any other materials needed with you. Be reasonable with your expectations. Don't expect miracles in one visit. And remember that going to office hours is part of a process, and that your first visit should not be the day before the final exam.
Your professors are some of your best resources on campus, so be sure to meet with many of them during your time here on the 40 acres.
Because professors are here to support you, they shared some tips with us. Professors don't want underpreparedness, talking in class, wise guys, working on other things during class like your Facebook status, falling asleep in class, excuses, being on your cell phone, or texting. Professors do want you to attend class, arrive on time, give your undivided attention, complete assignments, participate, be eager and willing to learn, and be successful in their course.
We hope you found these tips helpful as you transition from a high school student to a UT Longhorn.
Don't forget that there are tons of resources here that are designed to help you in the classroom and beyond. Hook 'em.